The embers settle into ash, refuse to bend, to break, look back. It's all decided in the moment we both choose to fight it. You don't need armies to take down the monster underneath the crown. It's just a one-shot, stay locked, cloak and dagger, what you're after. But I'm not your hired gun. Bullets to wars and nothing's won. This might be your one chance, you can withdraw. I'll take all your deep cuts, I'll take it all. I am every mirror, you're just a wall. Even if I cry, you will watch yourself fall. All talk and never answers, you spread your hate like cancer. Take a pick, either path is reckless. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers. It's always consequences on the fences, not my best. It's our choice to stand behind the one who knows to pull the trigger. Feeling it all fade fast when you mistake broken glass for wall to. This might be your one chance, you can withdraw. I'll take all your deep cuts, I'll take it all. I am every mirror, you're just a wall. Even if I cry, you will watch yourself fall. Coming to a hard stop, hard as it feels. Knowing no control here, is this surreal? All talk and never answers, you spread your hate like cancer. Take a pick, either path is reckless. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers.
Why does everybody keep talking? I'm becoming one with the flaws of the war. Riddled to the bone, my mirror is filled with caution. It's often they lie to us just to make a profit. Everybody lost it, that's why I'm making paths of my own. The king falls and his men call for the throne, while the people that keep everybody breathing is grieving. So why should we attack? It all falls back. I've been down to fight, but what happens when the screen goes black? I call upon the elements, the weapons on my back, while I run upon the settlement. No matter who comes in the way, you know I settle it. From armies to the mercenaries, to the kings and queens and myself. Just because I'm level-headed doesn't mean I don't need help. So get up, everybody need to move. Just get up, everybody need to move. Fight for a cause and it don't matter if you lose. So
This might be your one chance, you can withdraw. I'll take all your deep cuts, I'll take it all. I am every mirror, you're just a wall. Even if I cry, you will watch yourself fall. Coming to a hard stop, hard as it feels. Knowing no control here, is it surreal? All talk and never answers, you spread your hate like cancer. Take a pick, either path is reckless. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers.
Hey yo, my dudes, how you doing? We got this brand new Nikke event we gotta check out. It is New Year, New Sword. What I didn't know, and I found out like before the stream, I didn't know the banner wasn't here yet. Oh shoot. Oh, I choked him. Oh shoot. I'm about to die before the stream, bro. Excuse me. Oh shoot. I was trying to clear my throat and I freaking coughed at the same time. I'm okay. Sorry about that, chat. Good lord. About to freaking fall out. I don't even have the camera on yet, man. Jeez. So yeah, what I was saying was, yeah, the banner's not even here yet, man. The event is here, so we're obviously gonna do that. But yeah, we'll have to come back so we could do the polls. I'm very sad. I was ready for this new Scarlet, but you know it is what it is. Wants to play some games with me. That's okay. You know, it's fine. But yeah, you said this event doesn't have a part 2 to your knowledge, really. And you said, have I already checked out the clip/PV? I saw like a little bit of it, but I didn't watch the full thing. I mean, I know it's pretty short, but I have not watched it in its entirety. You said, oh boy, Scarlet, I need her. Yeah, I need her too. What's up, Ramsey? How you doing? Let's see here. Still need to get Mika plus the little winter fairy from this banner. Oof, well, good luck. You got like 2 days, don't you? You just finished chapter 10 for Nikke. You're waiting for Arknights, the EX stages to open. Ah, okay. Nice. You said fitting for the season. That pulled you over with that banner. Yeah, man, listen. I said the moment that they make that banner, like they actually make that available, whether it was a skin or a brand new character, like making her actually have her own banner, I was going to be there. So, you already know we'll be pulling. Alright.
If you've got nothing to do, at least come massage my back.
Yeah, masseuse the back. Where the hell is chat? Give me a sec. Chat, where are you? I guess I just have to wait a sec for that to actually pop up properly. That's fine. That's okay. Alright.
I may be into older things, but that doesn't mean I'm an antique.
Nah, of course not. No antique. Nah. Holy mother of God. You've got 200 gold tickets with Scarlet's name on it? Oh, you ready? I mean, I got more than enough, like, currency. Excuse me, to be able to get her when the time comes in, like, 2 days. You said morning, afternoon. How you doing, potato? So, yeah, in 2 days, we'll be ready to go. Yeah, I got 78 of these pulls, and then I got 14,000 freaking gems. So. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got so many tickets. I know, I haven't had to spend much of them. Just been saving, my brother. Just been saving. I don't really... I mean, my luck in this game's pretty freaking good, so I don't have to do too much, thankfully. So yeah, I've just been chilling. You said hopefully you get it because those gold tickets be looking dreadful. Hopefully so. I mean, hey, we got a good track record thus far, so... You know, hope for the best, cope for the best, as they say. You said you want... Run May, but it doesn't work. What, your polls aren't working, bro? I mean, I don't have her yet either. So, yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Yeah! All that good stuff, you know? Helps out a bunch. Yeah, if you'd like to become a member, you know, you get some emotes, all that good stuff. Exclamation point member, or you hit the little money symbol by the chat, and it will show you membership options there. You can even gift memberships to other people. You're having a good time, huh? To bring in the new year... a small concert is being held in the Outpost. Yeah, you're the coolest, Noise. Talking about some, whoa. All of the Nikkes from the various squads have gathered under one roof. The counters. Hey, yo. How you doing? Aegis? Or Aegis, how do you say that? Okay, so the maids, hey, hello. Made for you. What the hell was up with that girl all the way on the left with that? Was that a freaking polar bear? I couldn't even see what that was. The hell? Happy Zoo. Alright. 777. ACPU. Yeah, all of the winter girl. Yeah, how you doing? Hey. The Kara nods. Okay. Even unlimited. How was the past year for everyone? You've all been battered by crushing waves and nearly swept away by blustering snowstorms. Pick one girl to wife? Out of that lineup, I'd have to see the whole lineup again. All right, despite that, you made it. You all made it through. You've all been through a lot this year. So have I. I encountered all sorts of obstacles, but I overcame them, just like all of you. So, I'd like to thank the person who stuck with me the entire time. through all the hardships and rough patches. There we go. Producer. Oh. Noise descends from the stage and approaches me. I want to thank you for helping me get through all the difficulties this past year. Noise hands me a flower. Huh? Thank you. This is for you. I hope you'll continue to being a part of my life this next year. Peck. Yeah. Oh, great. You're gonna get all the Nikkes in here jealous, bro. They're all gonna murder you. After giving me a brief kiss on the cheek, Noise heads back up on the stage. Noise, what are you? Let's keep the good vibes going, everyone. Yeah, you're gonna get killed and it is over when you're sleeping. GG's. Yeah, they gonna get your ass. On to the next song. You should go wash your face. Bruh. Yeah, exactly, pronto. I'll hold on to this flower for you. Actually, I could help you scrub your face if you want. How about I go with you? Bruh. Do you need me to help as well, master? Bruh. I just gotta wash my face. I mean, it's not like I need like 3 people. Alright, as the counters start to bicker amongst each other, I feel like we're starting to draw attention from the rest of the crowd. It's okay. I'll go alone. It's all good. I beat a swift retreat before we draw any more unwanted attention. Zoom! Phew. Oh, man. In order to take a breather from the intensity of the concert, I decide to take a walk on the empty park before going back in. As I'm walking, I hear someone call out to me. You said this must be taking place after chapter 26, since I was incredibly aggressive from Rappy? I wouldn't know, because I'm nowhere near 26. Oh, Lord. Alright, leaving so soon? The concert is still going strong. Huh? Scarlet? 'Tis a beautiful night. Have you been well, my lord? Bruh. Here we go. New year, new sword. Yeah, the wallpaper is nice as hell. I was just vibing to this music real quick. Wow. Now, she has a beautiful voice, dude. Jesus. How's it going, everyone? Good. How about you? Doing solid. Yeah, whenever they bring the lady vocalist, it's always a good story event. Yeah, we're already starting off great. Sheesh. That was very good. What's in the shop? My 10 pulls. Okay. You haven't heard me read in this game for a while. It's all good. I had to read last night for that Limbus event because it wasn't voice acted. So I should be good to go. Yeah, 5 days to unlock hard mode. Well, she killing it. She is killing it. Take the damn things. Okay. Let's get it. Alright, so who are the units that are gonna be like bonus units? I don't even know. Oh. Yes, the squad formation. Okay, let me check something. I needed to check the bonus. Where the hell is the bonus? Oh, how do I take this again? Don't mind me as I try to figure out where the hell it tells me where the bonus. Oh, here we go. Just you? Oh, and then the basic ones. Okay. Damn, of course. Yeah, Yolha, the character I still don't have yet, huh? That's how you're gonna do me? And then, of course, Scarlet, Black Shadow, but she hasn't even dropped yet. We gotta wait 2 days. Alright, so litter, and then... basic. Bruh. I didn't even get to choose my lineup. Wait a minute. Ah, whatever. Scared. You said, aha, I'm early this time. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, what the hell are you doing here? Tonight is the last night of the year, is it not? To drink alone would be such a waste. So I sneaked myself in hopes of enjoying a drink with thee. I heard the blithturns echoing through the streets and it captured me. So I stopped looking for thou, but for a moment. You know what's so funny? She sort of talks the way that Dawn does from Limbus Company. So this isn't that difficult for me to read right now, considering I read this freaking thing last night for Limbus. For a while, I was drinking here while taking in the music. In other words, you were drinking alone? I suppose thou could frame it in such a way, yes. But no matter. I live my life according to the vagaries. How do you say that? Of my heart. And wherever it may take me. Sounds like a life uncumbered. I knew thou would understand. Forsooth, 'tis a life where freedom reigns. Ah yes, Duffon. Hello. Yeah, why is Scarlet not on there? I don't know. I don't know why they don't have her on there for the bonus. Hello? Commander, I suggest you run. The other Nikkes found out about Noise kissing you, and they're riled up about it. Yeah. They don't want to be bested by her, and they're out to find you in your cheek. Oh boy. Anise is particularly upset? Commander! Where are you? Are you at the outpost, Anise? Define cheek. Listen, talking about this cheek. I ain't talking about your other cheeks. You ain't about to get no cheeks clapped. No, that's that. Listen, our cheeks are protected, boys. Alright. Quick, Commander. You've got to run before they catch you. If anyone lays a finger on you, I will. Yeah, you gonna off them yourself? Okay. What news? It would appear my lord doth capture the heart of many a fair maiden. You seem to be in quite a bind. A little bit. Looks to me that thou require a place of refuge. How about it? Would thou be partial to viewing the sunrise with me? Why the sunrise? Many people bring in the new year by watching the sunrise. Okay, so where should we go? Where else would you go? To see a real sunrise. The surface. Oh, alright. Bro said cover your buns, bro. They're protected, don't worry. Everything is gonna be fine.
I'm here. There's no
I need to adjust this lineup. I got no freaking units in that are gonna give me my bonus, bro. It's alright, I'll fix it after this. Oh man, that was a hard-hitting stage right there, boys. Whew, they had me sweating. Sheesh.
We will also emerge victorious.
Alright, let me fix this real quick.
Never give up hope.
After this reading. Carefully, staying out of sight of the other, Nikkes roaming the outpost. Scarlet and I make our way to the lift. Wing. Thine cheeks remain unsullied. Further, at least for now. Thank you for your help. Pray tell, what is that in your hand? I raised the flower that Noise gave to me. Oh, this, someone gave it to me as a present. Is that a rose? Verily, it does not seem to be genuine, but rather artificial. I believe so, yes. It has been many a moon since I laid my eyes on such an object. No matter how extensive my wanderings on the surface, I have never found a rose. I was on the verge of giving up, yet here it has appeared in my life. Do you like roses? Not particularly, but my sister had an affinity for them. You had a sister? Yes, I did. Have I never told you this? It was a very long time ago. I'm sorry. There is nothing to be sorry for. As I said, it was a long time ago, and time heals all wounds and washes away all sadness. We have arrived. I shall take you to a place where the view of the sunrise is unparalleled. Alright, let's get it. From here, all we must do is proceed straight for 2 hours. 2 hours? Damn! What the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do not be discomposed, my lord. The more difficult the journey, the greater the rewards. Man, what type of reward? Man, is the sunrise really that much of a reward? 2 hours? I ain't walking no 2 hours, you crazy. You got like a golf cart or something? You got a scooter? Whoosh. Scarlet closes her eyes and feels the bitterly cold breeze brush up against her face. The winds are bitingly cold this time of year, and you got me in the cold. Yes, it was around this time, just before the new year. What are you referring to? Nothing. I am merely recalling some things that happened long ago. Have you ever heard of the Melee Squad? Melee Squad? Judging by the look in your face, I would say it is the first time you have heard of it. I suppose it is possible. From what I've seen in the Ark, they don't seem to produce Nikkes for the Melee Squad anymore. I suppose, in a way, it's a small success. Were you a part of this squad by any chance? That I was. You said, guess your parents didn't take you on many family trips as a child into forest regions like my dad for vacations? Hell no! No! They did not. And for my very young childhood, I lived with my grandparents, and we definitely didn't do that. Oh my god, you just spilled my water, Loki. I'd go outside to the backyard and go play, but I wouldn't go on no vacation to the woods or something. Nah, I have never been a huge like nature person. That's just not me. Going on hikes, all this and that, hell no. I hate bugs. Bugs piss me off. The moment I get bit by a mosquito or something, I'm already pissed off. That's it. Like I'm done. That's how I am, man. I don't got time for that nonsense. All right. Yeah, you said me neither, but as a child you didn't have much to say. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bro said 2 hours. She better be giving you more than a sunrise, bro. Nah, you ain't getting nothing, brother. And you said you think 2 hours would fly quite quickly with Scarlet? You think so? My legs would be cooked. But yeah, I suppose my sword is a fairly obvious clue, is it not? I thought you said you had a mind switch and you didn't remember anything. To be precise, I lost the majority of my memories. Not all of them. I see. Even though I had to endure multiple mind switches. Jesus. Multiple mind switches? Like that? there are still certain memories which could never be forgotten. Oh boy. Alright, so what kind of memories do you still remember? Yeah, multiple mind switches. Yeah, I'm just like, not just one. You had to deal with this numerous times? Would thee care for me to regale you with the tale? You know, I'm a little curious, sure. Only a little. The visage is brimming with curiosity. This will do just fine. Our walk will be long. That would be, not so bad an idea to reminisce. Where shall I begin this tale? Alright, I shall start from there. A long, long time ago, in the days when the first raptures had invaded, there lived two sisters who had become Nikkes. No! Rose, hello! Alright, it's been a hot minute since we sparred, hasn't it? And then, alright. I believe this makes 985, doesn't it? Jeez, 985. Wow. Shoo. Man, I mean, they both looking good. Anyways, sparring. Yeah, we're talking about sparring right now. Do not treat this so flippantly. It deserves to be taken seriously. Yeah, I got it. I'll be serious. Ah, yeah, super serious. Yeah, look at that face. Scarlet and Rose point their swords at each other. Have at you. Bring it. Both of them are unique variants of mass-produced Nikkes, created to be used in close combat, of which only 10 were manufactured. Damn. Talk about an exclusive club, huh? Alright, let's mess with this lineup a little bit. I need my bonus.
I may not be the best, but I can at least crack a few skulls.
Alright, whatever you say. Okay,
My turn? I suppose I'll have to finish this up.
Ready to go.
alright, who am I putting in?
Time to put my
Oh, that way I could get my 100. Well, there you go. And bro said you're brimming with something. Being with Scarlet for 2 hours, it's excitement and respect for her. Yeah, excitement and respect, that's what you were talking about. Uh-huh. Of course. Alright, let's get it. Now we got our 100% bonus. Respect, wham, and yes, of course. You should bring only Noise and Scarlet to keep your cheeks safe. As long as Scarlet has some clapping plans on her own. Clapping plans? You want to know which CEO you need to just have a conversation with for how the melee squad was treated? Yeah, I'm sure you just want to have a nice little talk with them. You're not trying to get out any frustration or something, nah.
fancy a drink.
No. Alright, next. My ears! I just said alright. I got you with the swing sound effect. Swing! There you go. I know, they should hire me to make sound effects. Alright, the tip of Rose's sword gently presses against Scarlet's throat. Damn. You got bested like that? Very well, I concede defeat. Phew. Things could have gone real south for me there. Oh my god, my neck. For a moment, my sword was starting to feel heavy back there. I better stay on my toes, or I may really lose next time. Don't lie. You won without lifting a finger. Hardly. It wasn't easy at all. Now, let's see. That makes 976 wins and 9 draws. Huh? Don't try and fudge the numbers. It's 975 wins and 10 draws. What the hell? You got me. Think about it, though. I'm your older sister. Does it stand to reason that I'd be better with the sword? Well, yeah, doesn't it? You're better than me with just about everything else. Cleaning, cooking, and generally being organized. So damn, she was really that much better at fighting than her. That's crazy. You and I are Nikkes. Not only that, but models specifically designed to utilize swords. Would not mastery of such weapon be of paramount importance? He said, so she's the wife. Got it, bro. Do you think so? I truly believe that there will come a day where you'll best me. No flower blooms in perpetuity, and nothing lasts forever. There will come a day when you beat me. It's just not now, that's all. I will whip that insolence out of you if it's the last thing I do. Looking forward to what you got in store for me. Bruh. Huh? A broadcast? This is a special announcement to all special type mass produced belonging to Unit A within this sector. All close combat Nikkes assemble in the training ground. We repeat. Why would they want us to gather there? 'Tis hard to say. Let's head over. Is that everyone? Yes. Okay then. Do I really have to do this? Why me of all people? It's not like doing this is gonna make them become another goddess squad. They gave that mercenary Grimm's model, so how come I? Pray tell, are we going to stand there in perpetuity? Huh? Oh, you said everyone's here, right? Yes. Due to your stellar test results, you all are being deployed as melee squad. All 10 of you who have been specially designed for close quarters combat will undertake infiltration and reclamation missions. And this will all be done under my command. A human will be accompanying us. So we're being assigned a, what was it called again? A commander? Like the goddess squad? Yes. We'll be following the same model as the goddess squad. Going forward, all squads will be assigned commanders regardless of stature. To make such sweeping policy changes, it would seem the accomplishments of the goddess squad are greater than I initially thought. Any more questions? By the way, Rose, yes? Since you had the highest score on the final test, you will be the squad leader. Ah, so whoever got the highest score gets to be the leader? I didn't expect that. Anyways, that's enough chit-chat. That just about covers everything, so return to your positions. We'll be proceeding to the coordinates designated by our mission tomorrow morning, so make sure you're properly equipped. The United Forces of Humanity officer leaves hurriedly. You said, so keep who looks better, Scarlet or Rose? That's a good question. I mean, it's like Rose looks like more wholesome, and then Scarlet looks like she'll straight up just like slit your throat. I don't know. I mean, they look. That's tough to say. That is tough to say. It's like, I'm sort of, it'd have to be like, it's almost like 50-50, but if it had to pour a little bit over onto one side, maybe Rose, just because, yeah, okay, so she does look wholesome, but at the same time, I feel like it's one of those things that once she does snap, she becomes she could like become like scarier than Scarlet is. I feel like it could be like one of those type of things, if that makes sense. It's like, yeah, you have somebody that's nice, but once you push them to that point, it's just they snap. So I don't know. He said, "Oh, this commander is gonna be a swell guy, can't you tell?" Oh, absolutely. Come on now. Absolutely. He said, Rose said he asked for no pickles. Oh Lord, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it could go back and forth, honestly, because, I don't know, it's close to 50-50, like I said. Alright, anyways. The United Forces of Humanity officer leaves hurriedly, yes. Finally, a real mission. An opportunity to take down a real rapture with my own hands. You said Scarlet looks thick with this version? You're not wrong.
My blade shall not be made light of.
Alright, here we go. You said Scarlet? Yeah, Scarlet would beat our ass if she's mad. Yeah. I mean, you saw how much her and freaking Dorothy would be getting into it.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
Alright. Next. How many gems do I have? Like 14,000, I think. The day of the mission. Let's get it. I do like her. I do like Rose's hair a bunch, though. That's a lot of freaking hair, though. But if we're talking about the fit, I mean, this fit is crazy, though. I mean, both look really good, but this fit is crazy. All right, wong. An oppressive silence fills the transport vehicle as it heads towards the target area. Scarlet? What? How come you're so quiet? Are you nervous since it's our first mission? No. I'm merely excited about having the chance to cut down... Well, I'm merely excited about having a chance to cut down a rapture. I see. If you say so. You said there's a step-up thing happening for New Year's where if you do 3 multis, you get a Nikke selector, but you could only use gems, so I think it will cost around 9k gems, but you get to choose a Nikke excluding pilgrims. You said, bro, they should add other Nikkes next to them, to the banners as SRs. So I'll get to choose a Nikke that I want as long as it's not a pilgrim? Interesting. I don't know who the hell I would pick. I'll have to see. I have to look at the list. I mean, I still don't have Yolha, but I don't know. Anyways, Scarlet. You've heard of... Oh, I don't think I have the bunny girl. I don't think I have the... Okay, you've heard of Lieutenant Lilywise, haven't you? Yeah, have I? Yeah, of course. I haven't been living under a rock, so yes, I do know of her. She is the first and also the strongest warrior there ever was. The one who heralded the existence of Nikkes to all of humanity. Yes. She's pretty cool. So pretty and also so strong. A few days ago, some of the girls in Team B told me she was able to tear apart raptures with her bare hands. What? Without any other type of weapon? Nope, none at all. Wherever she goes, it's just a flurry of disembodied rapture parts flying through the air. I suppose it was her exemplary display that made the United Forces of Humanity choose not to discard the close combat program. Perhaps that's why they decided to create mass-produced Nikkes like us who are specially made for melee combat. That's what I was thinking too. But I'm sure she was even more nervous on her first mission. How would you know that? Just a hunch. She would have been facing something she'd never been up against before, and there were many things precious to her that she had to protect. If thine own strength is so formidable, then surely there'd be no need for apprehension. You think so? She was a human just like us before coming a Nikke. So I'm willing to bet she was just as nervous as we are now. It's normal to be a bit jittery when you're doing something for the first time. Are you nervous too? Of course. It's not like I've ever gone toe-to-toe with the Rapture before. This is all new to me, so yeah, I'm nervous. A little scared even. But I know that those emotions are all temporary. Because nothing in this world lasts forever. She keeps saying that. Like, there is that line again. Nothing in this world lasts forever. All this tension and anxiety will fade into nothing with time. As we get used to this sort of thing. The military vehicle screeches to a stop. Looks like we've arrived. We arrived at the target point. Everyone move to your positions. Roger. Now then, guess it's time for us to head out. Let's get it. You said we love the death flags, yeah. Yeah, nothing's meant to last forever. Alright. There you go, there's your thumbs. Alright, we've successfully infiltrated the building and confirmed the target. I've got a visual on 20 ground-type Raptures. If we descend from the building, we'll make contact with the group of Raptures. Then get in there and defeat them. Roger. Oh, I heard that thumping. The resounding thud of footsteps echoes out, along with great vibrations of the earth. Before them stand the cold, piercing gaze of an emotionless killing machine. It is far more massive and threatening than anything any of them have seen in the simulations. Everyone holds their breath in terror. No one dares to take the plunge into the Rapture lair. You're telling me they want us to jump down there and start hacking away? With just swords instead of proper firearms? What could possibly go wrong? The panic-stricken voice of one of the Nikkes rings out, filling everyone else with ever-increasing dread. The atmosphere is uneasy, restless, tense. Scarlet feels like her feet are being weighed down with concrete blocks. Really? Personally, I think a sword is preferable to a gun in this situation. With a gun, you fire a bullet and that's all there is to it. But for us, even if our swing isn't true, we'll still do some damage. Rose stands up. Uh-oh. Rose? Also, a sword is way cooler than a gun anyway, wouldn't you say? Rose leaps down into the midst of the Rapture horde. Rose! As she plummets towards the ground, she begins swinging her sword at the Raptures like she's playing freaking Fruit Ninja. In the blink of an eye, several Raptures collapse to the ground. They're not much of a challenge. Scarlet, don't tell me these things got you nervous. If you can't cut up this cannon fodder, how do you ever expect to defeat me, bruh? There's the teasing. Who are you calling nervous? Man, they gave us the close-up look on her. No. Alright, anyways. Scarlet stands up and leaps towards the Raptures, to which Rose is currently laying waste. Alright. The blade cleaves through the Raptures like a hot knife through butter. Bro said, yeah! Okay, anyways. Their movements are repetitive just like those she saw in the simulations. Their gaze, the positions of their cores. Scarlet is able to act almost instinctively as she works her way through the horde. Without thinking, she knows exactly where to strike the enemy, how to neutralize them entirely. She could do it. She could cut them. No longer do the Raptures seem so frightening. Scarlet's blade bisects the Rapture's core. Phew. 'Tis what, but a, bagatelle? Right? These Raptures cleave just as well as anything else we've encountered. Don't be afraid, everyone, and come! Before I claim all your shares. Whether or not this, sonorous war cry reached her comrades, Scarlet does not recall. However, what she does remember is how everyone shook themselves free from the fetters of fear which had held them. And together, ventured forth. and swung their swords through endless raptures, and so it came to pass that her first mission, for which there had been decidedly low expectations, became a resounding success, with an unprecedented absence of casualties on their end. Well then. Looks like they ain't really scared no more. For now. For now. You said, you would say in terms of power, Rose would be second to Lilywise? That's insane for the fact that Lilywise was so freaking cracked. And every time we see stuff about her, it's just her tearing stuff with her bare hands, freaking going through waves and waves and waves of raptures like it was nothing. She was truly just the best and just built like a freaking nuke that you could use over and over and over again.
Position okay. Starting right away.
Alright, let's get it. But yeah, y'all were saying that the bunny girls are both both thick and cracked. I'll have to take your word for them being cracked. The thick part, yeah, I could see that myself, obviously.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Memes commander, the DNA of the soul. Bruh. Dumb memes. You want to be able to pull for Lilywise so bad? I'm sure that banner would probably be one of their best-selling, if not the best-selling. You know, I'm sure the Scarlet banner is probably going to sell like crack. Does anybody know, like, I haven't looked at sales for Nikke banners, but does anybody know by chance what the highest selling Nikke banner was? Or no? Alright, let's keep moving. Probably Red Hood. If that's the case, that actually doesn't surprise me. Yeah, you think Modernia and Red Hood were the most successful. Like, we were second to Genshin that month. When Red Hood came out, is that when Farina dropped? Because if so, I'm trying to remember. If that is when that was, okay, that makes sense of why Genshin had the #1 spot. So put this into perspective. It took Genshin dropping their yearly Archon unit in order to get to have first place for that month. So if it would have just been like a patch like how it is now for like Navia, even though Navia is freaking awesome, then Nikke probably would have had first place. Most likely would have. Damn. That was actually pretty crazy. Alright, in the days and weeks that followed, give me one sec. Let me remove that. Brother, I was saying it like that for a reason. I played the Archon quest and I know the information, but I was saying it like that for a reason. And appreciate the sub, by the way. Welcome. Yeah, that was for a reason. You know? Alright, the days and weeks that followed. The melee squad was deployed on countless missions. The Rapture core shatters to pieces. All nearby Raptures eliminated. Alright, I'll make the report. Reporting in. We have eliminated all the Raptures previously occupying the station, and have recaptured the 29th base of the United Forces of Humanity. Their bodies had been designed to be more nimble than that of other mass-produced Nikkes, allowing them to infiltrate and recapture key facilities which had fallen under Rapture control. Ew. Check that out. Disgusting. Is that really a machine? Hark. Perchance thou could spend less time, pontificating, and more time slicing. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Patience, my dear sister. I assure you that whatever needs killing will meet its rightful end. Rose swings her sword, Bisecting the Rapture. In order to truly excel at the art of cutting, one must have a calm mind. Similar to other Nikkes, they witnessed a succession of successful missions, defeating a numerous Rapture hordes, along with numerous accomplishments. However, there were also sacrifices. Oh damn. Scarlet gazes at her fallen comrade lying on the ground. I don't think she'll make it. She sustained cranial damage. She's beyond saving. Rip. I see. I will request a coffin for her to be transported back to the base. Very well. Their many accomplishments also brought forth an equal amount of positive changes. So our squad is officially being instituted? Correct. It's surprising, honestly. What benefits shall we receive from formally becoming a squad? We'll be able to manage our squad more sustainably, and we'll be able to request official support from other squads. None of these things seem particularly noteworthy to me. What do you mean? We're making a name for ourselves. Practically speaking, the quality and quantity of our equipment will no doubt increase. That is more to my liking. Speaking of which, when are our additional supplies meant to come in? And you said Rose got crazy hair? I mean, yeah, it's long as hell and that thing flowing. Alright, damn it. What are the higher-ups thinking? Commander? Huh? Did you say something? Yes. I told you don't call me Commander. Refer to me by my actual rank. Yes, Lieutenant. I was just asking when our additional supplies were due to arrive. They've been delayed for a week now. What do you expect? Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. So you could hardly be surprised at the fact that our supplies are slow to show up. I see. So you all need to bust your asses, you hear me? You said stupid rank-obsessed military clown, damn. That way we'll make a name for ourselves and receive supplies without any issues. Very well, I will do that. As the missions became increasingly more difficult, so did the bonds between the Nikkes and the squad become closer. Let's see. It's getting late and the sun's starting to set. I'm not so sure heading back to base is a good idea. What ye say about yonder building? Scarlet points to a partially collapsed building. I think 'twould make a sufficient dwelling for the evening. Sounds good to me. We could camp out here for the night. Yeah, their commander, their lieutenant. Yeah, doesn't seem like the nicest guy. Seems pretty unbearable to be around. Bro will get mad if you ask him a simple question about something. Or just try to casually communicate with him. More like Scrubmander, yeah.
Fancy a drink?
Next stage. Oh, what's up, Beep? How you doing? Typical army hours. Scarlet sits near the window, keeping watch. Occasionally, she glances back at the others, who are laughing and chatting amongst themselves. It's peaceful out here. It's nice, isn't it? This sense of peace. You said doing well, just got back from a trip to the winery with your mom and bro. Oh, nice. You know, honestly, even though I don't drink wine like that, I feel like it would be cool to go to a winery just to like go on like a little tour and stuff like that. That would actually be something that I don't think I would mind. Alright, this sense of peace. It's too peaceful. I worry that the others have forgotten that we're on a mission. Relax, everyone's been running themselves ragged of late. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a moment of peace and quiet. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. I know that. I know how much you care about us. You're scared that if we let our guard down, we'll get hurt. Don't worry. So long as you're on guard, we'll be just fine. Besides, even though everyone may look like they're, cursing about casually, they all still have their swords on them. So cut them a little slack. This is a rare opportunity for us to properly relax. Very well. With that being said, I got you a little something for being such a hard little worker while everyone else is having fun. Ta-da! Rose produces 2 small cups from her pouch. Where did you get those? They came with the last shipment of supplies. Scarlet lifts up a bottle of alcohol. Oh! I thought we could have a little drink together. Alcohol? Hath thine mind gone to ruin? Alcohol and my Nikke? Drinking during a mission? Why not? Just one little drink. You really think one drink's gonna get us drunk? No, but don't be such a sourpuss, come on. Rose fills a glass and hands it to Scarlet. And after some hesitation, Scarlet grabs the glass. Bottoms up! That smells nice. Is that Rose? That's hilarious to see Scarlet actually not like that. What's wrong? Doesn't agree with you? Bitter. Huh? I said it's bitter. How could you enjoy such a vile concoction? I thought it was fine. I refuse to drink any more of this wicked brew. Suit yourself, more for me. Say, did we ever drink together when we were human? Not sure. All I recall is that we were sisters. Heh. It's interesting, isn't it? You said me, she's just like me for real? What, liking the drink or hating the drink? Yeah, you said, God, it really sinks in how much she changes. I mean, yeah, it's like a day and night difference. Oh, hating it? Alright, so yeah, how do you figure that's the only thing we both remember? From what I've observed, unless you're a Grimm's model, you either have no memories at all or you remember everything. I suppose there's a particularly indelible memory for us both. Perhaps I convinced myself to never forget my sister, even in death. Really? We got along so well that we never forgot each other, or we got on each other's nerves so much that we couldn't forget. It's one of the two. You said consequences of a mind switch. I mean, look how different Snow White is back to how she was in Red Ash. That is true. Yeah, mind switch does mess with everything. I mean, it says it in the name, mind switch. Alright. Either way is fine, I suppose. Damn, talking about some gulp. Rose finishes the rest of her glass, and then lies down on the ground. Follow the wind, follow the clouds, follow your heart. That is the life I wish to lead. Where's that from? Nowhere. Consider it my plans for the future. Not the most poetic of plans. When I asked everyone what they would do when the war ended, one person said she'd be lying in bed for a week. Another said she would boil an entire pot of soup and gulp it all down. Someone else said that she would take the time to read all the comics that she wanted. Oh, right! There was another one that stuck out to me. Someone wanted our squad to become really famous and go on a mission together with the Goddess Squad. What foolhardy dreams. In this day and age, a lot of people share that same aspiration, since everything else seems so far away and unattainable now. Dreaming of joining the Goddess Squad is the next best thing. What about you, Scarlet? What about me? What do you want to do? Well, Dramatic ... I wish to spar with you, without any armor. Oh. Huh? Spar with me without any armor? That's your great dream for the future? Is that a good idea? If you ask me, I think that's the silliest dream of them all. I suppose I realize how silly it sounds. You see, that's what happens when all other dreams seem out of reach. A gentle breeze blows through the night air. You said, you mean they spar... Listen, they ain't talking about spar with just cheeks out, chat. That's not what they talking about. When they say no armor, they ain't talking about cheeks just there clapping or something, bro. Alright, but behind them, the laughter of their squad mates could be heard. This is nice. Next time, let's invite them to drink together with us. What is this sudden obsession with spirits? It's nice sharing a drink with others. I just want to share this feeling with everyone else. Oh, I've got it. How about we enjoy a drink while watching the sunrise on New Year's Eve? Oh. So that's where this whole sunrise thing comes from? And that's why we're going with Scarlet right now, like as the commander. I see. That makes sense. It all makes sense now. Consider it a team-building exercise. It could also act as a nice reward to everyone for how they've been working this past year. Do as you please. I spotted some good alcohol in the supply box. It will taste even better after it's aged a few more months. If anything, it would probably turn bitter. Yeah, it all comes full circle in the soul-crushing way, yep. They make it come back in a way that will hit you right in the feels. That night, all the Nikkes reminisced about their past, created new memories that would last, and laughed together. All the while, they dreamt of a bright and better future that would never come. Damn. Well, I guess those things truly stayed as dreams in the end. After walking for about 2 hours, we arrive at a clearing on a hill. Here we are. This is the place which shall grant us unsurpassed views of the sunrise. Right here? Yes, there is no better place to take in the sunrise, with a drink in hand. Scarlet sits down on a large flat rock nearby. Such nice and cool weather we're having. Come sit here, my lord. You must be tired from all the walking. I suppose I am. You suppose my legs would be done. I walk over to Scarlet and sit next to her on the rock. I've already dispatched my any potential foes that would disrupt us. All we have to do now is wait for the sun to come up, and look forward to the new year. Scarlet takes something out of her bag, some alcohol. Ta-da! Wow. Scarlet places a bottle of wine and 2 glasses on the rock. When did you decide to bring these? It was part of the plan from the start, of course it was. If I did not chance upon thee, I intended to come here by myself. Then why 2 glasses? What, one to represent your sister being here? Well, whether I drink with 1 or 2 glasses, it makes little difference. Scarlet pours some wine into the glasses. So you all continue to have a hot streak? Pardon? You're not done with your story, are you? Oh, that. What makes you think our fortune turned sour? If things would have continued to go well, the melee squad would still be around. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. No. I should finish the story, since I brought it up. Alright. Let's hear this story's tragic end, eh? Continued success. Is such a thing even possible? You were right. With the way this world works, such a thing was impossible. Because life is not that simple. Oh. Get a hold of yourself. Dost thou even realize what ye are slashing at? I hate everything. Die. I hate everything. Die, everything. Scarlet. Rose shakes her head. I'm so sorry. On numerous occasions, Rose and Scarlet had to cut down their own comrades who had suffered a mind switch. Yikes. Bomb installation complete. Bombs have been installed at all key points. We've got 3 minutes until this building comes tumbling down. Everyone get out. Scarlet turns around, and as she takes a step, as if one of her screws has come undone, one of her legs refuses to move. Uh-oh. Scarlet, what are you doing? We need to get a move on. You go first. What are you talking about? One of my legs isn't cooperating. You go ahead. A body malfunction at a time like this. One of the Raptures aims its barrel at the group. Well, its gun barrel at the group. I thought we had gotten them all. Everyone, take cover! Rose grabs Scarlet and rushes forward. The building collapses. Is everyone okay? Rose frantically looks around her. This mission consisted of 8 personnel. As for how many remained, is it just the 2 of you? 7? Oh, damn. Okay, the combined setback of hardware malfunctions and the unexpected Rapture attack resulted in the death of their squad mates. Scarlet opens the door to the medical room and comes out. What's up, Reflex? How are ya? How is she doing? Rose shakes her head. Again? Her body was completely torn apart. The impact was so great that her brainwaves aren't registering as strongly as they should. Even if she does make it, the chance of her experiencing a mind switch is high. In all likelihood, her brain activity will cease entirely before that happens. We'll miss the window to restore her body. I see. How's your leg? Fine. It was just a minor tremor. So I was able to repair it myself. You know, things are getting dire when you have to resort to self-surgery. Every time we go on a mission, someone dies or gets hurt. Our bodies weren't made to be as durable as other Nikkes, so even a single hit could put us down for the count. Plus, since we fight the enemy up close and personal, we're more susceptible to suffering a mind switch. We're still a variant of the mass-produced model. As a prototype slightly altered for melee combat, we're therefore likely to experience more defects, and thus require more frequent maintenance. Meanwhile, we don't have enough supplies stockpiled to even get us through tomorrow. So there's 6 of us now. Yeah. But that's assuming we get the supply shipment. Everyone has gotten far too battered up during the last mission. And we've been starving for too long. We're fast approaching our limit. There we go. Is there still no word on the shipment? None. The lieutenant simply keeps beating the drum about having to complete the mission. Precisely. Well, you ain't gonna be able to complete the mission if your freaking squad mates are all dying and starving. You're not gonna be able to do anything, buddy. Like, it's pretty simple concept. If everybody's in bad condition, it's gonna be mission failed. This can't go on. I can't sit by and watch everyone drop like flies. I'll talk to the lieutenant again. Once he realizes the gravity of the situation, I'm sure he'll be more sympathetic to our plight. You would hope so, but this dude seems like a jackass, so I don't know about that one. Yeah, their bodies are literally breaking down due to insufficient maintenance. Well, yeah, because, like she said, they're literally just fighting up close. I mean, they're not using guns where they could take cover, you know, kill enemies without getting hit as much. You're there literally slicing and dicing right in front of them. So, yeah. Does make sense. Alright, are you sure? 2 is better than 1, is it not? If we cause enough of a fuss, even that indolent human will be forced to do something about it. I knew I could count on you. Alright, let's go. Let's try and talk some sense into the guy. You might need to beat some sense into him.
Initiating engagement sequence.
Because, I don't know. Bro is not listening. Alright, this thing... I thought the thing's name said bronchitis, bro. It was like bronchus or something, I don't know. Got some weird freaking
Drink?
names for these things. Alright, next! These loading screens, man. Back to story, or okay, straight up combat stage. Okay. I'm gonna let this thing ride. You said also notice the event currency is wilted rose. And the commander was given a flower, wasn't he? Right? And then Scarlet had said something about that. Was it a rose? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, an artificial rose, right? No matter how magnificently a flower blooms, it will eventually wither with the passage of time. With the passage of time? Yep, for nothing in this world lasts forever. Yeah, the saying that, oh, it's a rose, her name is Rose, and then she said that for... Okay, well, yep. Alright. Very good, wholesome Nikke event. Alright. Man, when they show how you died, it's gonna be bad. Oh, man. Alright, Lieutenant. Is there still no word on the supply shipment? Huh? What was that? Supplies? Not yet, no. No? Does thou not think you're being excessively flippant about all this? Does thou realize the state our squad is in? Our numbers have dwindled. From 10 down to 6. Oh, 6. I ask you, how do you think those who remain are feeling? 2 of them have sustained serious damage to their arms, and another 2 have broken swords. We're quickly approaching our limit. I know that. Scarlet slams her fist on the desk. If that is true, then why are you sitting here doing nothing? Are thou not the commander of our squad? Get up and do something! Even if you are not on the field, surely thou could make thyself useful working behind the scenes. For someone in your position, that is the least you could do. Calm down, Scarlet. He is still our superior officer. Scarlet steps back. Yeesh, you scared me. I understand where you're coming from. However, getting into a huff won't change anything about our situation. As for the supplies, it's because everything was in shambles out there. We just have to hold out a little longer. Ah, so you actually agree, huh? So bro's not gonna even bother trying to argue back and forth. So he understands. It's just bro ain't doing nothing. Because all he says we could do is just wait. You say that, yet the other squad that we met previously seemed to be receiving perfectly adequate supply shipments. Yeah, so what's going on then? Hey, wait, so if somebody else is getting perfectly fine shipments, why aren't we getting the shipments? It's highly unusual for a squad of our stature to be deprived of supplies. Wouldn't you say? What? It's probably because the other squads have accomplished more than us. That must be it. We haven't given the higher-ups what they want, and that's why we are not getting any support. Results, please. What drive? Oh, wait, was that drive or dribble? Sorry, what dribble? I was like, that didn't say drive, that was dribble. Alright, at any rate. We've been assigned a new mission. Another assignment? Once we complete this, our designation as an official squad will finally come through. Then we'll be able to have an official squad name. We'll receive just as much support as all the other squads. Probably. Do you expect us to believe that? You said probably at the end. That didn't sound very, convincing. We don't have much of a choice. This is war. You'll do it, won't you? You have to. If you want the support you feel you deserve, you have to do it, bro. What the hell? This situation sucks. So let's get the show on the road and show them what we're made of, okay? Excuse me? Like, what the hell? Fine. I'll notify the others. Good. Let's go, Scarlet. Like, is bro trying to get his squad killed? Very well. Rose and Scarlet approach the door. Rose. Yes? May I talk to you for a moment? Alone? Yes, just you. Okay. I'll see you later. Scarlet heads outside on her own. The hell is going on? Yeah, that whole situation is just weird. This takes place before the elevator fall, so before the arc. Huh. Yeah, this whole situation is just suspicious. Other squads are getting more supplies, and you're saying it's because they did more than us. This and that, I don't know. Then this lieutenant just seems to be out of it at this point. Bro seems loopy. I don't know.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
This is weird. Did thou just say what I think you just said? A rebellion? Are you truly presiding the notion that we rebel? Presiding the notion that we rebel? Yes, you heard me right. Support isn't coming. There's no way around that. If things don't change, we're all done for. We need to do whatever is necessary to get the supplies sent here, even if it means intimidating our lazy oaf of a lieutenant. Don't thee hear what you are even saying? I'm right here. You don't have to shout. What did the lieutenant tell you? What could he have told you that? Nothing. He was merely rattling off a list of complaints, like always. Then why in the name of all that is holy have you come to such an extreme conclusion? There must be a reason. Why do you think? The lieutenant has no intention of hearing us out. And HQ seems completely unaware of how dire our situation is. I'm merely suggesting that we don't make things so easy for them. If we make some noise, they might at least give us something. You think so? So you're proposing that we threaten a human being? You intend to take this sword, which was given to us to slay raptures, and wield it against a human? How can thee as a Nikke utter such profane words? Yes. That's exactly what I'm proposing. Because if we don't, we're gonna die out here. But, did you get a glimpse at the mission briefing? I saw. We have to recapture the 5th Arms Depot. It's a suicide mission, far more difficult than anything we've done previously. And that's with our ranks nearly cut in half. Not only that, but we're supposed to roll out at first dawn tomorrow. We're not even close to being prepared for such an operation. If we head out in our current state, we all are likely to be exterminated. Be that as it may, how can we stoop as low as to threaten a human? Is that even possible in the first place? There must be some way we could get it to work. Do not speak of it so casually as if we were a lark. Is that how you see it? This is no joking matter to me. I'm quite serious. Rose? I've already run it by the others. 2 agreed to it, and 2 opposed. If you oppose, it'll be split down the middle. So everyone has already made up their minds? Yes, and now it's up to you to do the same. Damn. What do you want to do? I presume you oppose? Yes, I oppose. So you're suggesting that we accept this suicide mission which will surely ruin us? Since when were we so afraid of death? We have always put our lives on the line when out on the field. And we've been through hell and back. Yes, we may not be Grimm's models. Yes, we may only be mass-produced Nikkes. But we still have our pride. Pride in our role of protecting humanity. That is what has kept us going in all those hellacious firefights until now. That is why everyone in our squad is willing to give their lives to the cause, and fight until the bitter end, even when death stares us in the face. So are you telling me now that when we're faced with yet another mission that threatens our life, that we are to shrink back, throw up our hands, and give up? If we give up now, what of our fallen comrades? What were their deaths for? Did they die for nothing? Scarlet. Let us humor your harebrained scheme. Say we strong-arm the lieutenant and get the supplies we need. What then? We would be considered traitors to the united forces of humanity. Nowhere would be safe. We would forever be on the run. Is that what you really want? I mean, that is a good point. Haven't you always said that nothing lasts forever in this world? Yeah. Does that not apply to our lives, to our time on this planet? I am not obsessed with how I die. I would rather decide on how I live, rather than be a traitor and forever be a fugitive. I would prefer to die fighting, even if it doesn't seem logical or self-preserving. I am a Nikke. How we live is more important than how we die. So you'd prefer to fight until the very end? Do you think you'll always feel that way? I will certainly try. Even if you're faced with great hardship? Yes, even then. You've grown. I still remember when you were too scared to take that leap towards the Raptures. It was a long time ago, our first mission. My, what a long way you've come. What are you talking about? Rose? Very well, since you're so, vehemently opposed, I suppose I don't have much choice. Since the mission is tomorrow, I guess we'll do it. Good thinking, dear sister. After this mission is over, we could speak about this further. Thank you. As long as you make it through this mission, don't mention it. I'll take care of convincing the others. You focus on preparing tomorrow's deployment. Okay. Rose turns and leaves. I mean, either option was going to be really bad. Taking that death mission or betraying
Engaging the enemy.
everybody, right? But yeah, this mission's gonna be bad. We got pain incoming. Give me a sec, I'm about to sneeze. You said who betrayed who first, really? Well, that freaking lieutenant definitely isn't helping anything. I'll say that much.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Alright. On to stage number 10. Scarlet cracks open a small window. The cold winter breeze pushes its way through the room. Only 2 more days into the new year. Then the alcohol, which has been stored safely for months, could finally be imbibed. Imbibed, however you say that. Scarlet could still not fathom why someone would willingly ingest such a bitter tonic. But the notion of sharing another drink with her sister, thinking of how she could spend more time with others. Imbibed Lune. The idea that would bring of comfort to her squad mates who were at their breaking point. 2 more days, just 2 more days. Squeak! Thud! Scarlet closes the window and attempts to force herself to sleep. Scarlet. Don't do it. Rose? Who is it? Wake up! Roses! When Scarlet steps out into the hallway, everything is in chaos. Scarlet. One of the Nikkes lies on the ground in a puddle of her own blood. Next to her standing is 2 other Nikkes who stare at Scarlet blankly. What have you done? All 3 of the Nikkes were her squad mates. What's happening? Grab. The Nikke in the pool of blood grabs Scarlet's ankle. You have to stop Rose. She went to kill the lieutenant. Oh. What? Hurry! Very well. Oh no. The 2 Nikkes brandish their swords at Scarlet. Both of you, move! Both swords Sword tips remain pointed squarely at Scarlet, not budging. Oh, great. If you refuse to comply, then I'll have to be forced to cut you down. Scarlet draws her sword. Damn. Everybody just scrapping with each other? Oh, Lord.
The better burnt out.
So she really went to go finish off the freaking lieutenant, huh? Wait, so is So is Scarlet the one that has to kill her own sister? Oh, man. You said you really don't blame Rose. You know, it's funny, like I said, I literally said it earlier about Rose. You know, seems like the type of character that, yeah, she's really wholesome and stuff, but once she hits that breaking point, she's scarier than Scarlet. I said that like an hour ago. And I was right. I was right. Yep. Rose gonna get old Yellard? Oh my god, you didn't just say that. Alright, a few hours prior. Rose saunters towards the commander's room, recalling the conversation she had with him only moments ago. Well, you're the one who asked for me to stay behind, so out with it. If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to say it. How much time do you think you all have left? What? How many do you expect to come back from the mission? And here I thought you had no interest in us. Yet here you are asking me such a question. Quit kidding around and give me a straight answer. How many of you do you think realistically are going to come back alive? Like I told you, the situation could hardly get any worse. There are only 6 of us left and half of us are at the end of our tether. On top of that, the mission is infinitely more difficult compared to those we've done before. You're right. Having said that, we're not just going to roll over and die. We will do whatever it takes to survive. You think all of you can make it? I can't guarantee anything, but if we put our minds to it, we can. All of you, huh? Lieutenant? All of you? Lieutenant, are you alright? All of you. I knew you would say that. Let me tell you something. In the end, only one of you will survive. Yet, here you are, bloviating about how you'll do your best. Only one? Only one of us is gonna make it? Who? Is it me? You just said we all died, didn't you? Don't tell me that's why we aren't receiving the supplies. Lieutenant! Okay, yes, damn it, everyone's gonna die! That's why we've been left hanging high and dry, got it? It doesn't matter how much you succeed in your assignments. They refuse to lend us any further support until there's only one of you left. And you've known this for how long? Oh, hell no. So you've just been waiting for us to die. Waiting for us to get picked off. Yeah, so who betrayed who first? Yeah, like, yeah, this sounds like something Seowin would do. Honestly, yeah. That little gremlin would do something like this. But why? Is it because we're mass-produced models? Don't make me laugh. If anything, it'd have been preferable if you were ordinary mass-produced Nikkes, but you're not. You're melee Nikkes. You're all merely prototypes, but you tried to be like the others, and that's why it's come to this. But we achieved results. You said if we keep it up, we could become an officially sanctioned squad. Results, yes. Good results, not so much. You all sustain damage every time you go into battle. And the less we forget the inordinary high rate of mind switch amongst you all. You said yourself that your mental state deteriorates faster because you're seeing raptures so close. How could a unit that requires so much hand-on maintenance possibly be mass-produced? So basically, you guys require too much money, too much attention, too much resources to maintain at a high level, so we want to get rid of most of you and just leave one of you left, because it's just too much. Damn. That's tough. They'd much rather invest in producing a new type of unit altogether. Because we require more maintenance, a special unit? You're waiting until there's just one of us left and then turn us into a Grimm's model? Yes, that's right. Whoever remains will be converted into a Grimm's model. That's why we only need one of you. So that's why the missions have been getting harder. It's to filter out the weak and select the strongest among us. You catch on quickly. We're not doing this mission. What? I said we won't do it. I refuse to go along with this insane plan of yours. The hell is this? What do you think you're doing? We have a right to refuse. The hell you do? A mass-produced Nikke turning down a standing officer? Bro, you suck. They'll all think you suffered a mind switch. If you all want to be sent to the scrap heap, then be my guest. Refuse the mission. It won't matter in the end. We've accrued enough data to choose the strongest amongst you. We could still pare it down to just one candidate. Don't try and get smart with me. You're the strongest of everyone here, so you'll be the one who survives. Just follow your orders and make it out of here alive. Why are you trying to save everyone? Is it because of your sister? In times like this, family doesn't mean squat. Bro, you are absolute garbage. You classic messed up government. You're Nikke's. You no longer share the same blood, and yet you insist on calling her your sister? Man, Rose, do what you gotta do. Yeah, this is some classic Itachi, Sasuke type stuff. Like, bro, we gonna off everybody in the bloodline. Like, what the hell? It's a jungle out there, and everyone is in competition. Enough of this. What did I ever do to deserve this? Be a bum who doesn't care about anything except himself. That's what you did. I was told if I become your commander, I'd be set for life. I could live peacefully, they said. So why? Why do you continue to drag me out here and make me live on a battlefield? You listen and listen good. If you want to survive, everyone else has to die. That's what your squad was created for in the first place. This is the way things have to end. So stop saying that everyone will live. This is the only way I could get out of this hellhole. Oh, boo-hoo! You act like you're the one who's out there fighting. Please. Don't you want to be done with this place too? You want supplies. You want to eat good food and rest. Well then, let's get this over with and go back. It'll be good for both of us. Nah, you ain't gonna make it back. Hell no. Not just us, in fact. If they're destined to die anyways, you could give them a painless death and end their suffering. Alright, the thoughts swirled through Rose's mind. Yep, here we go. Would the sole survivor really live on? The company never intended for the squad to last from the very beginning, even if there was one lone survivor. What would prevent them from turning them into lab rats, sucking out their essence and planting it in other bodies? There was no way to completely restore a body and mind damaged by countless battles. The higher-ups almost certainly wanted to exfoliate their proficiencies and experiences and transfer them to a more proper subject. Yeah, bro literally just said, yeah, Rose could just offer a squad herself. Yeah, just give him a painless death, yeah? In the end, even the lone survivor would be rendered asunder, eradicated, and left as a mere compilation of ones and O's. Ones and zeros. The more their squad succeeded, the more they played into the enemy's hand. They were meant to suffer until they expired. That was the fate which had been accorded to them. Yes, right. Nothing lasts forever. Rose continued to ruminate. If their succeeding would lead to their downfall, their failure was naturally the only viable path to survival. If she wanted to defy the expectations that had been placed upon them, then she had to aim for failure in its most absolute form. I'm glad you're coming around. At least you and I are going to make it out of here. Rose's mind continues to swirl with a panoply of thoughts. Then she makes a decision. She knows what to protect, and she knows what to discard. Rose stands in front of the door. Well, Lieutenant, it's Rose. Do you have a moment? I have something important I need to discuss with you. Yeah, shing! Oh, yeah, something important. Yeah, you want to test how sharp this blade is? Scarlet sprints through the hallways. Despite the fact that she is a Nikke, there is no conceivable way she would be out of breath. She nevertheless feels strangely winded as she runs. An oppressive feeling of unease rises in her chest and presses down, crushing her. If Rose crossed the line, from which there was no coming back, What would she do? Please, Rose, don't! By the time she arrived at the commander's room, Rose was standing there, alone. The walls and ceiling were torn apart in the stained crimson. There you are, drenched in human blood. I don't blame her. I mean, you ain't really give her much of a choice. She said, oh, you've been trying to get us killed this whole time? Guess what? You're not making it back. You're not gonna eat none of that good food and all that stuff you mentioned. You don't deserve it. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, he got what he deserved. That freaking, this greedy bastard. Now truly a red rose.
This battle's
Yeah, that anxiety was just freaking pumping. Yeah, greedy and selfish. Exactly. Scarlet looks around in horror at their commanding office lying dead on the ground and the lifeless body of their squad mate. Did you do this? You came sooner than I thought you would. I thought they'd at least be able to hold you back a little while longer. Answer me! Yes, I did it. Both the lieutenant and her. How are you going... are you going through a mind switch? Rose holds up a red strip of cloth in one hand. I covered my eyes with this. When I did the deed, I simply imagined they were raptures. And as you could see, it proved effective. Is that even possible? Apparently so. Interesting, isn't it? Our inhibitors prevent us from harming humans, so I wanted to test if I tricked myself into believing they weren't human and I could do it. Yeah, it worked! Oh, thanks to this red cloth. When I was looking through it, I imagined that I was looking at a glowing red core of a rapture. I just kept telling myself anything that moved was a rapture, Jesus. I must say I'm surprised at how effective it was. Why? As for her, Rose looks down at her fallen squad mate with sadness. I told her not to move, but she didn't listen. I told her I couldn't see well with my eyes covered like that. I didn't mean to go after anyone but the lieutenant. Why, damn you! Why are you doing this? You agreed to the mission! You said you would listen to me! Yes, I did. So what is happening? No flower blooms in perpetuity. Nothing lasts forever in this world. Do you think you'll always feel that way? I'll certainly try. Even if you're faced with great hardship? Yes, even then. I never convinced you in the first place. You don't resent me for this, do you? Then prove it. You said you would protect humanity, that you'd always feel the way you did. Here I am, a traitor who's betrayed humanity. With this very sword intended to fell raptures. I cut down one of my comrades. I got rid of a human. I'm the enemy. Are you asking me to off you? What if I can't do it? Then you leave me no choice. I won't give up until you finish this. I can't stop now. I will cover my eyes and slash indiscriminately. All will perish under my blade, rapture and human alike. If that is the only way to ensure that your blade will come for my neck, then so be it. How can you be so cruel? Have you no remorse? More than I could bear. Surely you could understand, however. I decided this a long time ago, the end of my life. I wanted it ended in sparring matches with you. Before Scarlet stood a Nikke who had murdered a human being, who had slaughtered one of their own squad members, turned her back on humanity. Such cruelty could not go unpunished. Scarlet, was it? Verily, however, did my sister always talk like she came from some Middle Ages? Or from the Middle Ages? Study thy tongue. 'Tis most churlish to say such things about a newborn Nikke. I just can't imagine my sister being like this. Are you sure becoming a Nikke didn't change you or anything? I don't know. Maybe you developed a certain fascination with different time periods during the transformation process. I repeat, I don't know. Really? You don't know anything? Not even who I am? No, I do remember you. You are my sister. Scarlet unsheathes her sword. Promise me one thing. Once I begin, I will not hesitate. So please, I ask of you, do not hold back. I won't. Rose flashes a buoyant grin, just like on the day they met again after becoming Nikke's. Rose and Scarlet score up to each other, their swords at the ready. Have at you. Come then. Yeah, she's literally doing this so that way Scarlet could live. Because she knows they're only going to allow one of them to be alive left. And she wanted Scarlet to be the one that makes it out. It's really unfortunate and just tragic the way that this went. But at the end of the day, she is doing this out of love for her sister. Yeah, it's the only way. You said you feel like it almost doesn't make sense that she isn't going through a mind switch. Yeah, the thing they try to say was the red cloth. I imagined it was a rapture. That way the mind switch didn't happen, huh? Which, it still is crazy for the fact that she does recognize that she did kill them, though. But just during the act itself, she just convinced herself that she wasn't. Huh. The sistered swords clash. 985. That is the number of sparring matches they had gone through. Each knew each other's sword as well. They each knew how serious the other was in this duel to the death. They knew all too well. Now I really have to be on my toes. Didn't I tell you? One day I would wipe that smug grin off your face! Scarlet parries Rose's sword and sends it flying upward. This is it. As her blade soars up, there is a momentary gap in her defense. Scarlet's sword plunges towards Rose's torso. One step, one more step, and then the tip of her blade would pierce through Rose's torso and puncture her core. This traitor of humanity, this turncoat who had betrayed and forsaken her comrades, who had used lies and smiles to deceive her only sister. Oh my dear sister. Rose grabs the tip of Scarlet's sword and pulls it in towards her. Scarlet's sword plunges through Rose's core. Ooh. Scarlet embraces Rose as she collapses. Damn. Scarlet, you must become stronger. Rose wraps her arms around Scarlet. Don't let yourself be controlled by anyone. I won't, my dear sister. I'm so sorry. I have to leave you all alone. No. No! Yep. That's it. Scarlet cradles Rose in her arms. Don't go. Please. Yikes. Only after much more time had passed did the united forces of humanity become aware of our situation. By then, the situation had gone from bad to worse, and when they first came upon us, they thought the mission had been a catastrophic failure, resulting in everyone's death. The higher-ups decided to chalk everything up to what they deemed as an internal conflict. They also decided to bury the fact that a Nikke was capable of killing a human. So what happened to the other squad members? They all died. They all died by the sword. The very same blades that had been intended to end lives of raptures instead ended theirs. A thorough investigation was carried out, and when they left, they took everything they needed. But not me. I was left behind, as I held my sister's sword, fleetly fading. I buried what fragments of her remained, along with those of our fallen comrades. Scarlet drinks from her cup. And as for the reason why Rose did what she did, I only found out that after I joined another squad later on, which she had decided to discard, and what to protect. Damn. And you don't have any resentment? Towards who? Anyone. Well, Scarlet pours a drink. If you give it enough years, sadness, resentment, they all fade away with the passage of time. That's one thing Rose got right. Nothing lasts forever. Damn. That line just hit the most right there. My lord doth seem more morose than myself. Don't be like that and look before you. The sun is rising. As I look towards the horizon, a ruby light is beginning to spread in the distance. The horizon is bathed in a vermilion hue. The sun itself a vibrant red, reminding us of a passing of another year. 'Tis most remarkable. The way in which the red light spreads, 'tis most reminiscent of a flower blooming. Indeed. My lord, as Rose said, nothing lasts forever in this world. As this year passes into the next, another greets us. Time flows ceaselessly, and the vicissitudes of the world continue unabated. So rather than drowning in the sorrows of the past, should we not instead live in the present? That way, sorrow will not overtake us with the passage of time, and the present incessantly becomes the past. I understand what you mean. Good. Now, with that being said, let us bring in the new year with the drink. Scarlet raises her glass. To our lives continuing to be in bloom. We clink our glasses. Well, what do you think of your first drink of the new year? It's a bit bitter. In other words, it's like life. Damn. And that's it, huh? Damn. It's like, obviously, I knew in the end for the event, before I even started it, that her sister was gonna get clapped, right? But, damn, dude. Her sister did what she had to do to ensure that Scarlet got to live on. And screw that stupid lieutenant, man. That dude sucked. But he got what he deserved. Glad they didn't ruin that with the other girls crashing the moment. Yeah, they just left it between those two, which was good. You said, yeah, they released the Scarlet PV for New Year's yesterday. You should check it out. It's less than 2 minutes of animation, but you don't know why they released it before the event, even though it was hella spoilers. Oh, so it was spoilerly? Like, really? It was spoilery. And they dropped it. Yeah, I'll look at it right now. So chat, that's it for it, right? Like, all that's left is just the hard mode stages, right? So there's only really one part to this. They literally animated Rose dying. Wait, really? They animated her dying, bruh? Ain't no way. Alright, let me just change the title from part 1 to just story reaction on there. Let me pull up the freaking thing. Give me a sec, chat. Let me pull up Nikke. There we go. And then here we go. Let's drag this over. And we'll look at this real quick. Well, I'm happy that I didn't look at this until now.
Here's to thee. Another year hath passed. Time flies by so swiftly.
Let me see how much you've improved.
Thou cannot win me, for I shall be victorious today.
Freaking zooming.
Huh. It appears we are beset on all sides.
Worry not. The sword will pave the way for us.
How, Rose?
Oh, damn.
Hey,
They really...
Scarlet.
They really did animate that, huh?
Stronger.
Bruh.
No one control you.
Bruh.
Flowers bear no crimson for more than a passing fortnight. Yet
Fortnite.
life
Oh my God,
continues to
Nikke
thrive
Fortnite.
and
Okay, let me stop.
flourish in good
Let
stead.
me not me.
Since it is flourishing in its full splendor, we has to strive to live our lives to the fullest. Is that not right, Rose?
Yeah, they really did just animate her getting clapped. I mean, I think anybody would figure obviously she does die in here, but you know, like that though, like if having to do that to your own sister, well, I mean, Rose was the one who really like pushed the blade in even more, but you know. Yeah, Scarlet's voice actor is the same as Yaimiko, no wonder it felt familiar. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Damn. That was good though. That was really good. Man, like with each backstory, they really make you feel so bad for these characters, man. For the longest time, you thought the Scarlet and Red Ash was the sister? Wait, really? I'd never thought that. I'll say that. And then the song, bro. The song hitting. Give me my 10 poles. Yeah. The problem with Nikke is they give lore to characters, but then there's even more questions after the events. Hey, that's how they keep you hooked. Yeah, what a great event though. That was really good. Depressing as hell, but really good. Damn, bro. Rest in peace, Rose. You were a real one. You were a real one. That was somebody who really did love her sister. And now, we gotta wait for her banner in 2 days. We gotta wait for Scarlet's banner, which I will be pulling. I'll make sure I record the polls for that one. You said they added the cat event in the archive? That's another soul-crushing one? Really? Okay. We'll have to check that out at some point, too. I'm not crying, you're crying. What's funny is today I was supposed to do the other, like the main story Nikke chapters, but then I found out this event was coming out today, so I wanted to do this first. So the next Nikke stream should be us doing the next few main story chapters, by the way.
Take your time.
Just so you
I'll be
know.
here listening to some tunes.
I love this background, by the way, it's nice. Get up. Okay, where I said you should do main story right now. I'm not gonna do it right now, cause I have to go get a video up that I've had recorded for a bit. So I need to go make the thumbnail for that. You said I'm definitely getting her? Oh yeah. Yeah, I should do the polls during the chapter stream easy, but then I can't get the video up immediately after the polls, because then I have to wait until I finish the stream. But yeah, no, we should be good. Oh, I have enough for a 10 player. Hibbity hobbity. Give me some good property. Okay. Wait, Scarlet's been through a lot, man. Like, the Pilgrims just in general, dude. The damn Pilgrims, they just go through hell, huh? Oh, and chat, aren't we also... What is it? Is it a freaking Modernia banner or something? I saw something from Nikke's Twitter or something, bro. Right? Aren't they doing her banner? Yeah, the rerun. Yeah, I don't have her. I'm gonna need her too. I'm gonna need that. You think Rapunzel's next? What, to get... What, for some story stuff? Let me do my one poll on this. Yeah, she's the only pilgrim with no no backstory fleshed out. Okay. Ah yes, Booba lady. Oh man, what'd I get? I got a whole lot of nothing, cause this is not gonna be gold, is it? Nah, no debate,
There's a fine line.
You said you're gonna spend money for her? I don't spend money when I play Nikke, I'm free to play. I've never spent a dime on this game. Relax, look at my polls, brother. You think I'm about to spend money? Hell no. No, sir. If I get Scarlet early, you recommend pulling for Modernia? Oh, I will. I will absolutely pull for Modernia. Hell yeah. Yeah, so I think we're good, chat. Expect to see another Nikke stream very soon, okay? So that way we could do those next few story chapters, because we still have a lot of content we have to go through with that. It's just I balance so many freaking gacha games, bro, it's crazy. But I'm up to date with Limbus, so Limbus is in the back mirror for a while now. Arc Knights, I have to do another stream of that for the event. Genshin, I have to do that event. Star Rail, I just did the event, so I'm good there, so I don't have to stream that again for a bit. So, yeah, we're good. You said get the silver tickets to 190, you're one single away. What does that mess with you? Too many gachas? Well, it's a good thing that I don't put money into all of them, right? But yeah, as I've said before, the way that I manage all these gachas, I don't play them every day. I'll log into some one day, some another day. If I logged into every gacha that I stream every day, I'd be miserable. Okay, I would. It'd be terrible. Black Swan ult looks insane. Yeah, I haven't looked at any leaks for any of that stuff, but I'm sure it looks good. There's your pull, relax. There you go, buddy.
Right. I promised to meet with my new teacher today.
Get away from me, Paimon! Alright, there you go. Yeah, Penacony's gonna be great, dude. I already know. You said, pretty sure we're gonna go into the church section with Rapunzel. Oh boy. You said, I think you literally have to spend money on the gem packs to get paid gems. That makes sense in the name, paid gems, eh? You said, after almost 5 months, we're finally leaving the damn Lofu. Finally! We're gonna be getting out of there. There we go.
Commencing operation.
Alright, boys. Well, I'm about to sneeze again. Give me a sec. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm good. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming up for gachas. I mean, chat, the year is almost over. I just realized it's the 28th. We had a lot of good stuff going on. We got back into Nikke, which has been great. We got into Limbus Company, which has been insane. Genshin had a really good year. Give me my Hu Tao skin next year. For the love of everything holy. Honkai Star Rail came out, and that's been hella fun. Reverse 1999 has been really cool also. Very unique. Next year, Zenless Zone Zero. Project Mugen potentially next year, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe Wuthering Waves. Can you drop that game on console or something, bro? That thing's gonna blow up my freaking PC.
Take your time. I'll be here listening to some tunes.
Yeah. Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 is gonna be nutty, and I want to check that out. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if Wuthering Waves is next year or not. If it is, I would think like a late next year. Definitely not the first half. Now, Zenless Zone Zero, I keep saying, I feel like that's like a February or March release. I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. Maybe March. But yeah, we're gonna have another solid year, boys, most definitely. So it's good. I've had a bunch of fun with all the gachas that I've done. And also the reason why I play as many gachas as I do and stream them is I don't like sticking to one thing. I like trying out as many things as possible, you know? I have fun with that, you know? It brings variety so things don't get stale. And this is nothing against people who only stream like one gacha or whatever the case is, or just one game in general. But when you stream one game, you put yourself into this bubble, right? And then guess what? By the time you want to try something out, guess what? Your whole audience is used to one thing. And then it comes back to shoot you really bad. And I've seen that happen to so many people before. I'm just like, nah. I'd lose my mind playing only one game in the first place. So I'll never do that. Just not happening. Hell no. You said Verdon's character got way more got more spotlight than you expected. Yeah, people really like Verdon. Yeah. Which I need to do the second half of that event for Reverse still, because I had to beat chapter 3, right? That's what we just beat. So I need to do some grinding in Reverse. That reminds me. Yeah, there's some grinding and some gotchas I need to do at the moment. So yeah, stay tuned for all that stuff. Oh, I thought you were saying Verdon. Oh, I'm stupid, my dumbass. I thought you were saying like Verdon, like the character like in Reverse 1999. My bad, certain characters. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's what you were. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, you said the current event story for Genshin is short but great. Certain characters got more spotlight than you expected. Yeah, I want to stream that event. I was waiting for it to be finished, and I'm sure it's finished by now. So I need to do a stream for good old Genshin. I'll figure this stuff out. I've been doing good like these last, what is it, yesterday, today, and probably tomorrow of scheduling the streams like a good amount of hours in advance. That way, as many people could see as possible. So we're doing good with that. Yeah, I do have Ludmilla, Winter Ludmilla. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, the last part's out. Yeah. So we'll do a stream for that. Tomorrow's probably Arknights though, because I need to continue that event. But yeah. We'll see what happens with everything else. But thank you guys for watching. Once again, please hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Tell anybody you can about the channel, friend, significant other, whatever the case is. If they like gacha games, you know, tell them about the channel, you know? It's always appreciated. Thank you for the stream. Thank you once again for watching. I really do appreciate y'all for hanging out. I appreciate the input that you guys bring, your insight, any information that I don't know about the game, you guys let me know. So thank you. Y'all have been chill. Y'all have been cool as always. And I'll see some of y'all tomorrow for most likely an Arknight stream. That's what it should be. And unless I decide to do the Genshin stream tomorrow and then the Arknights on Saturday, I don't know. We'll see. So it's one of the two, okay? But until the next one, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. And as I always do say, don't do crack. We out of here, boys. Y'all stay safe, okay? Let me hit the music and then we out of here. Let's see here. Go with these. Then unmute that. And we'll start playing in a sec. There we go.
Sind hinter den Wolken versteckt. Das Fiederbiest fragt mich, wo bist du? Die Blumen blühen im Sturm und auf den Blüten liegt Reif. Ich habe nur dieses Leben und Schweigen und das Licht.
Suit you want, suit you mean what you say. And I still give my best to you. Suit you want, suit you mean what you say. Take your shot and I'm unfazed. Left this frail, grace preserved, nothing frail. Don't